Good morning, everyone. As you step outside today, you might notice the air feels different. There's a new energy in the atmosphere. Across the United States, we're witnessing a dramatic weather flip. The recent chill that had many of us reaching for extra layers is quickly fading, and now, a surge of summer heat is sweeping back in, catching some by surprise. This isn't just a simple warm-up, it's a major atmospheric shift, shaking up our daily routines. Not only are we seeing intense heat, but millions are also facing the risk of severe storms, with rapidly changing skies and unpredictable conditions. The clash of air masses is setting the stage for true weather whiplash. One week it's all about sweaters and hot drinks, and the next you're cranking up the air conditioning and searching for your sunglasses. These rapid changes can trigger dangerous storms, including sudden downpours, lightning, and even hail. That's why staying informed and prepared is more important than ever. The main story today is a dual threat: sweltering heat and the potential for severe thunderstorms, especially targeting the plains and Midwest, where conditions can change in a matter of hours. We'll break down where the heat will peak, when storms are most likely to strike, and what you need to know to keep yourself and your loved ones safe during this volatile stretch. Let's dive into the details together so you can plan ahead, stay comfortable, and be ready for whatever the skies have in store. Just days ago, much of the country was bundled up, feeling an early taste of autumn. Sweaters and jackets were out, and the air was crisp and cool. But that's all changed in a flash, as a dramatic weather shift sweeps across the nation. A powerful jet stream shift is pushing out the cold and pulling in hot, humid air from the south, transforming the weather almost overnight. This sudden change is catching many off guard as temperatures climb rapidly. Nearly the entire U.S. will see above-average temperatures from September 18th to 22nd, with highs soaring into the 80s and 90s. For many, it will feel more like the peak of summer than the start of fall. Some Midwest spots could even hit 100 degrees, dangerous for those unprepared. Farmers, outdoor workers, and anyone spending time outside should take extra care as the heat intensifies. By Sunday, the heat expands north, with places like the Dakotas and Minnesota rebounding by 20 to 30 degrees. Residents there will be trading in their long sleeves for t-shirts and shorts almost overnight. This isn't just a weekend event, the heat lingers well into next week. Extended forecasts show little relief, so prepare for several days of unseasonably warm weather. Remember your summer safety rules. Protect yourself and your loved ones from the heat. Stay hydrated, take frequent breaks in the shade, and avoid strenuous activity during the hottest parts of the day. And don't forget to check on vulnerable neighbors, especially seniors and those without air conditioning, to make sure they're safe. Even in September, summer can make a fierce comeback, reminding us that the weather can always surprise us. What's really behind this rapid and dramatic weather swing that seems to come out of nowhere? Two powerful atmospheric systems are at play, each influencing the weather in a big way. An intense low-pressure system over Wyoming is stirring up the atmosphere, fueling instability and triggering storms across the region. Meanwhile, a strong high-pressure ridge is building over the Midwest and southern plains, pumping in heat and humidity from the Gulf of Mexico. Where these two systems meet, conditions are primed for severe and unpredictable weather. The jet stream adds extra energy to the mix, making storms not only more likely, but also more intense and fast-moving. This classic setup, cool, dry air clashing with warm, moist air, creates a volatile environment. The result: powerful thunderstorms, damaging winds, large hail, and even tornadoes that can strike with little warning. It's a textbook case of weather extremes colliding in spectacular fashion. With heat and instability building, severe weather is a real threat this weekend. The Storm Prediction Center has issued alerts for damaging winds, large hail, and possible tornadoes across millions of people. Today, two main risk zones, from the Dakotas to New Mexico and across the Midwest. Main threats: isolated damaging winds, large hail, and a low, but real, chance for tornadoes, especially from northeastern Colorado to North Dakota. On Sunday, the threat shifts but remains significant, with a tornado risk corridor from North Dakota to northern Kansas. Wind shear will make rotating storms and tornadoes possible. Friday's tornado in Ray, North Dakota, shows the environment is primed for more. Stay alert and have multiple ways to receive warnings. Let's break down what you can expect across each region as this dynamic weather system unfolds. In the northern plains, Saturday afternoon brings the threat of rapidly developing storms stretching from South Dakota up through North Dakota. These storms could quickly intensify into supercells, producing not only large hail and strong gusty winds, but also the potential for isolated tornadoes. Residents should be prepared for sudden changes in weather and keep an eye on local alerts. By Sunday, storms will organize around a strengthening low-pressure center over South Dakota. Rain-wrapped tornadoes become a real danger. These are especially hazardous because they're difficult to spot. Don't rely on your eyes. Instead, trust official warnings and have multiple ways to receive alerts. In the Central Plains and Midwest, Saturday will feature scattered thunderstorms, with the main threats being hail and damaging winds. Early in the day, severe weather risk is highest in northern Illinois and southern Wisconsin, but this risk will gradually diminish by the afternoon as storms move out. On Sunday, the severe weather threat shifts eastward. Watch for strong storms developing in western Iowa and near Kansas City. These could bring large hail, damaging winds, and even a few isolated tornadoes, so stay alert if you're in these areas. The Heartland is in for an active, stormy weekend with rapidly changing conditions that could impact travel and outdoor plans. Make sure you stay weather aware, check your local forecast frequently, and have a safety plan ready for you and your family in case warnings are issued. Don't let your guard down. Conditions can change fast, and being prepared can make all the difference when severe weather strikes. The unsettled pattern continues into next week, especially for the northern plains and Midwest. The slow-moving low keeps storms in the forecast, with isolated severe weather possible through midweek. By Friday, another system could bring storms to the Great Lakes. The East Coast may see scattered showers, while a small offshore disturbance is being monitored for tropical development. Though the risk is low for now, the Atlantic is quiet, but models hint at increased tropical activity by late September. One system in the far eastern Atlantic could become a storm, but it's expected to turn out to sea. For now, the main U.S. concern is severe inland weather. Stay tuned for updates as the pattern evolves. With extreme heat and severe storms in the forecast, safety comes first. Limit outdoor activity during peak heat, wear light clothing, stay hydrated, and never leave kids or pets in cars. For storms, have a reliable way to get alerts. NOAA, weather radio, and smartphone notifications are key. Know the difference? A watch means be ready. A warning means take action now. Identify your safe place, basement or interior room away from windows. If you're in a mobile home, move to a sturdy shelter before storms hit. After storms, watch for downed power lines and debris. Stay informed, stay prepared, and keep your loved ones safe.